Have you ever felt powerless in your own home because someone refuses to respect boundaries? The neighbor who keeps parking in my space. I don't know how many times I've politely told my neighbor that her car has no business in my parking space. Every resident in our building has their own spot, clearly numbered, yet every morning I find her car there like she owns the place. At first, I tried the gentle approach. I knocked on her door and smiled. "Hi, just a quick reminder. This is my parking spot. Would you mind using yours?" She gave me a polite nod, but the next day, same thing. Her car was back. I thought maybe it was a mistake. Maybe she had guests. Maybe she was in a rush. But then it became a pattern. Every single day. I started leaving notes on her windshield, each one polite but firm. "Please park in your own space. Thank you." Each time, I felt a tiny flicker of hope. Maybe she'd finally get it. But that hope was short-lived. The very next morning, there it was again. Her car in my spot, like my note had been invisible. I tried talking to her again, but this time I raised my voice a little. "Look, I've asked politely so many times. This is my space." She just smiled, shrugged, and walked away. I couldn't believe it. My polite, friendly approach had failed. Frustration turned into anger. How could someone be so thoughtless, so careless? I began leaving earlier and parking farther away, but it never felt fair. My space, which should have been mine, was being invaded day after day. One evening, I caught her in the act. I saw her step out of my spot with a smug smile, like she had won some invisible battle. I wanted to yell, to let all my pent-up irritation out, but I stopped myself. I took a deep breath and tried to think rationally. That night, I finally went to the building manager. I explained the situation calmly, emphasizing that it's about respect, not revenge. He assured me he would speak with her, and I felt a flicker of hope for the first time in weeks. The following morning, I held my breath as I walked down to the parking lot. My space was empty. Relief washed over me. Maybe things were finally going to change. But as I turned the corner, there she was, once again, casually sliding into my spot as if it was hers all along. At that moment, I realized this wasn't just about a parking spot. It was about boundaries, respect, and asserting yourself even when someone refuses to play by the rules. I could complain, fume, or try to negotiate forever, but ultimately, it was on me to stand firm. So, I started parking my car in front of her door when I saw her coming, just a little playful nudge of justice. She complained to the building manager, of course. I stayed calm, smiled, and reminded him about the rules. Over time, she learned that I wasn't going to let her push me around anymore. Now, when I pull into my spot, I savor that small victory. It's mine, not hers. It's a reminder that standing your ground, even over something as simple as a parking space, can give you back your peace, your power, and the confidence to not let anyone take what's rightfully yours. And sometimes I even catch myself laughing at the absurdity of it all, how a little numbered rectangle on the ground could become the battlefield where I learned the value of patience,